I'm going to check the main yard, the Trapp yard of Westminster, BC, just to see if the freight was switched up maybe down there or the whole train came in the other side. Okay, just looking up at Kennedy Hill. Nice to see Westminster from this angle here on the overpass, just before I head down to Trapp yards. Got a westbound train leaving. That was not the one I was on, but more or less it was, I don't know, but it stood there that long from 22nd. That would have been something they did pick up on. These tank cars look familiar, but then again, here's some from CP, KC, and who knows. So maybe new freight, but looking out for any westbound trip here, or if the eastbound truck train departure. I think I see something down here. I'll look into that secondly. And there's some other locomotives here on the side. 106 for the 001 slug with the SW 900. 901. It's like with the 901. Okay. And yeah, this is definitely for the eastbound shop train. Gondola cars fueled with rebar or some other steel. And the other ones that are empty, which will be loaded up with rocks. A couple of years ago, the westbound train used to do this. Totally changed it now. Well, the shop train's doing the work. And they got a different loading area. Yeah. Yeah, the engines had come back 385 and the 384. I'm sure they've done the run this morning, yeah. So hard to hold still your camera when you're trying to film from far away. Just trying to get different angles here of the yard. At first I thought maybe this was partly the westbound trip from today, but I didn't think so. Looks like new freight maybe from CP. A mixture of stuff on here, so yeah. Oh yeah, way in the yard here is something. That could have been from the run. Yeah, it's new freight from CP. Brought in and switched up, so they put it on some other tracks already. For the valley job, I'm not sure what freight they might take out of here for tomorrow. So see some gondola, open gondola car. I haven't seen the coil cars come back, maybe unless it's on that train there. I see something way in there. So that could be possibly the valley job from the westbound for today. I didn't see the coil cars yesterday, so maybe they came back on today's trip. They were picked up. But anyway, so I'm coming back in with the remaining freight from CR. Jump to that. Lots of racks. These are all definitely from a leasing company, I'm sure of that. Oh yeah. That's pretty. I was surprised no rack train didn't come to Queensboro, but that's fine. Race. Yeah, just a little while ago, I was just quickly filming before looking around, trying to judge where tomorrow's eastbound valley job would be maybe taken out, if they could take a car or two, I don't know. I'm at ground level now, just looking at the Trapp yards. Just got off from the overpass. Just wanted to show you what it's like when from the height and now where I'm standing at ground level. It's different in ground level from when you're high above. Railway bridge over there, like Queensboro's old railway bridge, and SRY's got Kennedy Hill and 104 coming down from there. This maybe possibly will be a train bringing racks to the island later, or maybe be a train on the island, vice versa, to bring racks back to New Westminster, or vice versa. So, never know with the SRY. Unpredictable. Yeah, indeed. The SW 900, 911 there, the SW 900, slug 002, and then there's the 129 engine there. Maybe they may use this for today's run out to the eastbound shops run, I don't know. There's a wire fence in the way. Sorry, folks. Just love that with the office there. I'll include the SkyTrain up on the hill. Yeah, it's always nice to add that in. Including the intermodules, just in case. Yeah, there's the. Oh yeah, just catching the last bit of cars that are switching here or so. Either Queensboro or maybe the Valley job, I don't know. Just unloading the container onto the trailer. Well, one's going to be unloaded. This other truck here, depending, yeah. Load and unload. Sure busy down there. This is including because that's what I like to watch. It's amazing there's a homeless person even right real close to the tracks there, just down the other side of the thing. They're not that I want to get involved, but oh well. Spur.